Good evening, guys. Ken of Tortoise Capital Nightly Strategy Podcast for January 2nd, 2025. Take a look at trade of the day here. All right, this is in DIA. This is a 10-minute chart. Here's our open. RL10 rolls over, comes through the VWAP. Take a standard short there. This is our standard risk box in the yellow. Comes through the Bollinger Band mean, reverses back to the Bollinger Band mean. We preserve about one and a little bit on this much risk. We make that much gain. It rolls over without coming up to the VWAP or the PSAR. And when that rolls back through the Bollinger Band 30, the SMA 30, I get short, same size risk box. It drops like a stone. That's a COTA 2 short. When that little RL10 rolls over, I've got this framework now on. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we aim for 3. We'll settle for 2. And that's basically what we did. We took the 1, 2, 3 exit here, and that one gives us +2. This one gives us +1 for a net of about 3. This little lens gives us a nice way to calibrate the size of these routine moves from the peak to the valley, and then dividing it into 4 equal pieces. Does a nice job of calibrating. Let's take a look at some other trades. This one is in marijuana, also 10-minute chart. That's a continuation trade. Not quite an OR10, but close. Standard risk box. It peaks. So this is a case where the 3, here's our entry of 1. We give it 1. There's 1, 2, 3. So we get 3. We settle for 2. So that's a +2 trade. Breaks through the VWAP, so I get short, standard risk. Keep 1. Long on the COTA 2. Keep 2. So almost 5R on that one. Okay, so marijuana and DIA, those were our 2 trades for today. Yeah, and the Sniper Daily, we are perilously close here to breaking through that 30-day low. And if that breaks, then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 targets that get us all the way back to the anchored VWAP 150 long-term support. Long-term support here. Looking at the 30-day look back, you can see how troublesome this one was today. This opened here, ran up, ran all the way down to the 30-day low, bounced back to here, but that was full of terror. We are in the winter, and all of the anchored VWAPs are facing down. So this is some early January setting. $30 off the top, which is a 5% move. So this will be seen as a correction after an amazing year in 2024. But now the question is, does the buying appear? On a Friday tomorrow? I don't know. I think there's more fireworks. We'll be ready for vigorous moves tomorrow. Good trading day tomorrow. Yeah, you can see how this started with strength and then just failed all day on the 30-minute bars. Still in bullish normal, but short-term weakness for sure. We're coming out of the river here. That's dangerous. We tested it once, but we didn't even come out of the river to the upside, and we're testing it twice. Hasn't done that in the entire run up. That's why this is problematic. And volatility still has more room to go if they want to drop it here. You've got a few buy on dips in the US and emerging markets, but this is troublesome. And you can see why I say troublesome, because when you look at the Z scores of the holding periods, the 20-day Z score is -1. We're off 3% over the last 20 days, and that's a negative Z score of -1. We're at -1.2 on tens, -1.3 on the five. So these short-term swing holding periods are tipping into just above average in terms of sell-off. So becoming abnormal selling. The 40-day is still cool. Today, there wasn't that much loss, but this little section in the center here for the swing traders are definitely getting nervous, or they should be. Dow tactical summary, handful of good symbols here on the auto framer, testing out better than 2-1. Energy was the only strong spot. In the ETFs, quite a few positive signals here on the auto framer. Chevron, Devon Energy, and NVIDIA showing some strength. That's good news on NVIDIA because they've been lagging for a while. In the auto framer, you still got a ton of great signals, better than 2-1 with all of the framing data available here. And the auto framer in TC2000, everything above the red line is better than 2-1. You got some really quality names in here that are looking to be bought. Palantir, the Qs, Tesla. There's a lot of positions that people are going to want to take. There's a chance to start getting them on sale now that we're off 5% from the swing high. I think that's going to become the dominant narrative here pretty soon. Winter is still dominating in the MACD for large caps and ETFs. Very little signs of strength. The start of the year weakness. And the frog list, marijuana, Palantir, Tesla, NVIDIA in the top 5. All looking very tradable still on an intraday basis. All right, that's everything for tonight. We'll get this published and posted and be ready for them for some fireworks tomorrow. Take good care.